It's the only truly wild horse on Earth, but the Przewalski's horse counts on humans to help it survive. Breeding in captivity saved the species after it died out in its natural habitat. In the past, it was hunted and forced off land by human development. The species has made a remarkable comeback, but it's still classed as endangered. That means backup breeding at zoos must continue.
So these guys form basically an insurance population so that we can continue to bolster those populations out in the wild. So they're really important that they breed and we keep that population going.
Genetic diversity is also key for wild herds to grow. So this male foal born at Whipsnade Zoo is welcome news. And a newborn female has the potential to produce even more offspring in future.
It's a good season for this herd, with 2 foals born in recent weeks. This helps boost the wider European breeding programme, but it also is vitally important to protect the species as a whole worldwide.
Unique, untamed, yet shorter than a domestic horse, the Przewalski's horse has 2 extra chromosomes which set it apart. The species was successfully reintroduced from zoos to reserves in Mongolia and China in the early 90s. Chinese researchers work alongside international zoos to monitor the horse's progress. Numbers are increasing here in China and across the border in Mongolia.
They are not extinct, but they are extinct in the wild because they only survive in captivity with human help. So that's the stage we're at.
So there are challenges still for the Przewalski's horse as it re-establishes in the wild. It needs supplementary feeds as natural food sources dwindle in winter.
These zoo animals are kind of trying to readapt back to its original native habitat because we have like extreme drought, we have very heavy winter with very low temperature.
Conservationists trying to protect the species say the horses suffer from more extreme weather linked to climate change. They're also vulnerable to disease, parasites, and are affected by habitat loss, meaning they still need protection.
We actually still need to support that population because not all of those problems are straight away solved. Their habitat has still been made much smaller by expansion of human agriculture than it was previously for them to have those resources to be able to survive.
The hope is for these foals to eventually reproduce and help further increase numbers. That should secure a future for this species for many more generations to come. Kitty Logan, CGTN, at Whipsnade Zoo.